I was 18 when I became paralyzed from the waist down after a routine medical procedure went horribly wrong. I tried to put on a happy face, but I thought my life was over. My wheelchair has taken me places that my legs never did. And the nightmarish incident that caused me to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life has proven to be the best thing that ever happened to me. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. As a result of that incident, my life did forever change, but amazingly, for the better. I never imagined I would win gold at the London 2012 Paralympic Games because of my family, my agent and manager, Jeremy, my coach, Steve, and my safe place, the swimming pool. So we flew out to come to Charlotte from Minneapolis, and I was very excited, but there was a lot of anticipation and there were a lot of nerves too. You know, this journey to get to trials has been very long. You know, I had full expectation and hopes to make the team going to Rio, but I think my biggest fear was, what if I don't? And I've always tried as an athlete to not be scared of the what ifs or to not think that I'm not going to be able to do it. But there was a little piece of me that was unsure if we'd be able to bring it together when it mattered most.
There's the whole swimming aspect of things, but then for me it was the whole learning to be blind and learning how to kind of pick up the pieces after a major, life change, a life-altering change, and being able to find relevance and purpose again. I've gained an immense amount from my coach Brian Leffler from the time that I moved to Baltimore in 2012 to start the lead up to the 2012 games, and then in training with him for the last 4 years. And while I was able to do that very quickly through the Paralympics, Brian was there every day of that, and he was the one who, in any case where I may have had a doubt or if I didn't think something was possible, he's always believed in my infinite capability. I think I came in here needing to do one thing and one thing only, and that was earn my spot on Team USA, and I think we wanted to minimize the impact on the training where we've known basically since London that my end goal was to go back to Rio in hopes of improving upon my performance from London. The risk there obviously is, well, what happens if I don't have it game day, and what happens if my ranking's not good enough, or what happens if everybody else swims really particularly well and I don't earn that spot.
And I always say that mentally you have to go in saying that this is your race and you've got it with full 100% confidence, no doubts. Otherwise you might as well not show up. I not only had to show up and swim, but I had to swim fast to make the team, and I knew that. I was gonna have to go some personal bests.
This journey was extremely hard going in. A lot of tension, a lot of stress, a lot of angst, a lot of uncertainty. I was just praying to give her the strength, the bravery, the courage, and give her just a little bit extra to fight through the pain.
Just go out and show them what you're made of. All that hard work, all the pain, and, all the doubts and everything like that were just washed away.
I actually ended up going a lifetime best in the 100 backstroke, the fastest I've ever swam my 100 backstroke. So I didn't know coming in that I was gonna for sure come out of here named to the team going to Rio. And for me, is it hard some days getting behind those blocks knowing that my competitors are gonna do a flip turn, they're gonna kick off their walls, and they're gonna do all these things? Yes. But I'm not swimming because of all of that. I'm swimming because I love to swim and because I love wholeheartedly representing Team USA and swimming as a part of the Paralympic movement.
It's less about skiing down a mountain really fast or swimming across a pool. It's about representing the idea that our capability is infinite. It's all about what we decide we're capable of.
What I'm doing in the pool, it transcends it's not just swimming back and forth fast. It's not just a gold medal. It's inspiring people to do something that they didn't think that they were capable of. And so that's what I derive my motivation from. But it's more than winning the race. It's showing people that no matter what comes your way, you can be resilient and you can choose to keep moving forward.
I never imagined, even with a new permanent arm injury, I would make the U.S. Paralympic team in 2016 and be headed to Rio to compete in all 7 individual events. I didn't know a few years ago if I would end up here. I thought I was going to have to retire. I thought that my Paralympic career was over. I decided to fight back and fight for a chance to make it to Rio. And here we are 2 years later, and I'm now officially going to my 2nd Paralympic Games as a member of Team USA, and there aren't words for that.
I've trained with a lot of confidence, I've competed with a lot of confidence. I'm always mindful of those doubts, and I think it keeps me humble, keeps me striving always for the next thing, always keeps me hungry, I guess.
You know, my goal always is to find the middle of that lane and get up and back, and sometimes I succeed, and tonight I think I did a good job of staying right in the middle and staying clean, and you know, the time reflected that. So, you know, sometimes I don't know how I do it either. It's all about kind of connecting your mind and body in a way that reaches out and experiences the environment in a unique way.
Finally today, the hopefully goes away, and you can say, you know, I'm on Team USA now. I will be going to Rio, and not only will I go to Rio, but I will aim to do great things there.
We leave this meet feeling very validated about what we're doing in the pool, and so I leave knowing that you haven't seen the best version of me yet.
When I was growing up, my dad always said to my sisters and I, "You are the best, you can make a difference, and you can change the world." Well, Dad, I never really appreciated what you were telling me then, but I do now, and that is what we're going to accomplish.